Hello, welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi, so we're going to hop right into this reading today. I kept having a poster of Get Out, the movie Get Out, flashing in my mind from Spirit. This one here, let me show you. I kept seeing this everywhere. So you guys could have recently watched this movie, but this is more the energy that you're in at present. Your ancestors in spiritual court are urging you to get out of a situation. So it could be a relationship or pertaining to a toxic work environment, or this could be like where you're living. Maybe you're in a flat share and you don't like the people you're living with. There's something toxic about your environment or the connection that you were in. It's like someone around you don't like, they also don't like you. That's what's coming through. But I kept seeing this poster Get Out flashing in my mind's eye, and you guys could be hearing clairaudiently from your spiritual court, get out, move, like those kind of words there. Or it'd be like this inner knowing that is coming from your core. And then I was also hearing Jojo, Get Out. I was hearing that song. I was hearing Get Out right now. It's the end of you and me. And then I was hearing, I think it's by Esme, which is Get Me Out of Here, because my eyes are burning from these silly tears. Like that kept coming through, those kinds of songs. So Get Out. That word, very, very significant. You guys could literally be seeing those words on posters and you know what it's pertaining to. You know it's spirit saying, okay, get out of this relationship. You don't like each other. And this is energy of maybe you've been in that relationship for years and you're just there. It's just the energy of just being there. Like, but I'm here. Like, I don't know how to leave. But it's actually quite simple in leaving. And as you're both feeling the same thing, it's like you've both grown apart and you just don't like each other. You're not the same people anymore. That's the energy that is coming through. And I'm being shown like a scene, and you guys could have this conversation where you go for a walk. Maybe you go for a walk and one of you plucks up the courage to tell the other person, I don't want to be in this connection anymore. I don't want to be in this friendship. If it's a friendship or if it's romantic, it is feeling like it's more romantic. And you could be like, okay, let's talk. Like, I feel literally seeing someone be like, I don't like you. And the other person's like, I don't like you. And it's like, oh my God, we both don't like each other. Should we split? Yeah. It's like that kind of energy that's coming through. But it's like one of you needs to pluck up the courage and say, like, we've grown apart. Like, this isn't the same. We aren't the same people anymore. We need to be going down our separate pathways. And on an energetic level, Spirit has shown me that it's very, very mutual. There's nothing you need to be afraid about. It's just the soul's contract has come to an end. So sometimes people that come into our lives, you could feel like, oh, this is going to be my life partner. Particularly if it's someone you're married to and you have children with. You're not going to be thinking about when you're getting married and having children like, oh, we're going to break up like a few years down the line. People don't have those kinds of thoughts. Maybe it's a worry in the back of your mind, but you don't have that kind of thought. You're going in it for the long haul. But sometimes when you're going into a connection for the long haul, your soul and spirit have other ideas, and you were supposed to come together for this unfinished business. And when the unfinished business has happened, let's say to have children with each other, you then need to be going down your separate paths and separate ways, because maybe both of you are destined to be with somebody else who is then going to go for the long haul. Like, you're going to grow old together, that kind of energy. That's what's coming through here in this reading. For others of you, I feel like it's a toxic work environment and your spiritual court want you out. And there's someone around you at work. Maybe it's a manager, or I'm hearing a team leader for some of you who doesn't like you. And maybe they're trying to blame you for things and then gaslighting you. They could be lying on your name when it comes to work. Something like that is going on. I'm even seeing like somebody sign a contract in your name. So they could be like trying to be fraudulent when it comes to you. And when it comes to money, so you're being asked to get out before this happens. Or maybe it's already happened and your spiritual court are just like, leave, we're moving you. They are pushing you out. They're trying to move you, and things are coming to the surface. So the truth will be revealed. Someone doesn't want you to speak. Like, it literally felt like something had its hand on my throat. Something doesn't want you to speak, trying to attack your throat chakra. Tell the truth. I'm hearing tell the truth. So even if what has happened at work for some of you goes to court, tell the truth. You need to be telling the truth, because you don't have anything to hide. You haven't lied. You haven't done anything wrong. Speak your truth. Express yourself. Eagle, ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. Your ancestors are coming in strong. They are swooping down and they're going to be attacking these prey. They're going to be attacking these predators. Because I feel like a lot of you have been pushed into a corner or pushed into a wall where you are the victim. Your ancestors have seen this and they're like, ain't no fucking way, ain't no way. And they're swooping down like the eagle and they're attacking these people in the spiritual realms. So things are going to be coming into balance and things are going to be made right for those of you that resonate with it being a toxic work environment. Some of you are in like a flat share. You're living somewhere where you aren't happy. And I feel like this would be like that romantic partner. Or maybe you're living with a friend who you're realizing you didn't see who they were before you were living with them. So, you know, they say when you live with someone, that's when you truly get to know them. You could have decided to move together with a friend and now you're living with them. You're like, they're a slob, or they're dirty, they're unclean, or I don't like their actions or how they talk, how they're talking to someone. So maybe they talk to someone in their family. It's like gossipy or kind of like rude and spiteful energy. You're seeing another side to them that you didn't see before, and you're only seeing this because you're living with them. You don't like it. You're like, oh, I don't like this person. I need to move. You need to move. Listen to that. Listen to that inkling when you need to move somewhere. You need to get out of a relationship or a scenario, a situation. Get out. It's coming through very, very loudly. And obviously with that movie, the whole basis of that movie is when basically his partner, the white woman, she basically pulls in like these African men, these black men into the family. And then the mother is some sort of hypnotherapist, and she kind of sinks the consciousness of the person. She pushes it down so another consciousness can come in and take over the body. That's what that movie is about. So maybe you guys as well, this could be like a psychic attack. The environment you're in and where you're living, it feels like a psychic attack, and something doesn't want you to speak up. Something doesn't want you to see you stand in your power and speak your truth, which is why you need to move. You need to like physically move, get out of the environment or get out of the relationship. We have here, dear, trust. Yeah, you can trust yourself. Trust your spiritual core. They're not going to steer you wrong. They're trying to protect you here. Trust them. I do feel like you guys will be hearing music as well that is pertaining to the word get out. It will have the word get out in it. Like maybe in the chorus. It would be very, very prominent. Because like I said, I was hearing Jojo get out. And I was also hearing, I think it's by Esme. That one's getting me out of here. That one. I kept hearing that over and over and over again. So your spiritual core are getting ready to move you. Some of you may have recently moved and maybe you're wondering, did I make the right choice and decision? Yes, you did. Is that hell? Yes, you did. Or should I say a holy heaven? Yes. Dolphin Atlantis, healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. You're hearing a lot. You're getting a lot of clairaudience, a lot of messages directly from the Most High, but also from your ancestors. So it's your spiritual court that have been human beings that are here more connected to the physical. They know what it's like to be having a human experience. Because obviously when it comes to like ascended masters and archangels, not all of them have had a human experience. This is your spiritual court, the ones who have been on the ground. They've been in the human body. They've had their feet on the ground and doing the work here, God's work on the human realm, in this earthly realm. So they see and understand what you were going through. They're the ones who are urging you to move because they can see what's going to happen. They can see what this other person is trying to do and what's going to happen. I keep seeing somebody signing a name, but it's not that person. It's like someone trying to steal your identity. So this can also be the energy of like a destiny swap. Others can see like what you're about to be coming into in terms of your blessings, in terms of your light, and they're trying to steal it. They're trying to do something, or so you can't come into it. Because I don't really believe it's that easy to do a destiny swap. Because obviously the Most High is in charge here. The Most High is gonna see these people on the ground trying to switch, flip a switch and pretend that there's somebody else is gonna see this and be like, no, this is not your destiny. You're not having it. Bye bye. It's like that kind of energy is coming through, but that isn't to say that these people aren't gonna try it. And this is what your spiritual court are trying to protect you from. They can see they're gonna try something. It could be to do with money. They're trying to say you stole money, you moved money. If you're someone who works in finance and this has been happening, but I feel like if that message for you, that's already been happening, and some of you could have already left. Your court is saying just keep swimming, just keep swimming. You're very, very advanced in your wisdom and in your spiritual knowledge. So you've obviously had quite a few past lives in Atlantis. Some of you guys have remote viewing ability. You have a remote viewing ability. So maybe you've even seen somebody being sneaky and trying to do something behind your back, like they're planning it and they're strategizing it, and you've already seen it. You're like, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. And you get yourself out of that situation before it happens. We have sloth. Digital detox, recalibrate, reset and recharge. Some of you are seeing someone around you as a sloth. This is how you're seeing them. They're in that energy of not really doing anything. They're just lazy. They're just wasting their life. They waste their days and they put too much pressure and everything on you. It's like that energy of like a single parent who has to be both the mum and the dad, who has to be everything, who has to be the breadwinner, work. They come home, they need to clean the house, they need to cook the clean, while the other parent just sits there on the sofa, hasn't moved, hasn't done anything, doesn't even like pay any attention to the children. That's the kind of energy that's coming through. You're like, I do not like this person. Don't like them at all. And then they'll be there not liking you because you're being naggy, trying to get them to come out of that energy and step up into their power. And we have whale, tenderness. Show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. So you need to forgive yourself for staying in this situation longer than you should have. Because a lot of you would have been being prompted for a while now to move, to get out. So you would have been prompted for a while to get out. And you probably kept dismissing it. Because it was just, I was feeling that energy of you just kind of being there. And being like, how do I get out? It's probably this person's slothy energy or this psychic attack of wanting to see you remain stuck. and you were feeling it, and you're like, okay, I should have moved before, but you know, everything in divine time. As long as you realize and you get out, I'm hearing like later is better than never. Later is better than never. So they don't want you to have that kind of, oh, what if energy, or that regret energy, or what if I left a year ago, da 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 da. Don't think like that. You just want to make that plan to get yourself out now. You guys could be feeling very connected to dolphins and whales at present. Dolphins and whales are planetary gatekeepers. They're very, very connected, obviously, to the water element, but to the womb. And then we have here butterfly, immersion, take the leap of faith. This is what's going to happen when you move yourself away from this person or this situation. You're going to gain new wings. You're going to get your colour back. You know, when people leave a draining relationship, you can literally see their light leaving their eyes, and then they have the courage to leave that relationship. And it's like they literally bloom and they blossom into a brand new person. This can happen in the matter of like weeks and months, because the light starts coming to back. Because you got away from that icky, this slothy energy. You got away from the slow, sluggish energy, and you start pouring into yourself again, and you start healing. You work on that forgiveness, and then your soul comes to the surface more, and you start to literally glow. This is what's going to happen when you guys listen and you get out. You're going to get your color back, your light back, your life back, your wings back. Some of you, I see a lot of you traveling in the near future once you make this move to get yourself out. What else do the collective need to hear right now? Like traveling to new shores, seas, because the water was coming out. You'll also be traveling yourself more. You'll have more energy and time to pour into yourself, where you can go into yourself and really get to know who you are and this new version of yourself. What else do the collective need to hear? It's like an energy of feeling like you're watched, that someone's always on your back and someone's always watching you, because this is how I feel. I feel like somebody's literally right there in my room, got their eyes on me and watching me, like a monitoring spirit energy is given. So I feel like you're around a lot of people who have that energy of a monitoring spirit. They want to know what you were doing. They're busybodies up in everybody else's business. The divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Yet your spiritual core are guiding you away from this person and out of this toxic work environment or where you are living. They're guiding you away. And it's your ancestors. Your ancestors are like, not my baby. Absolutely not. I'm hearing It's like a feisty old grandmother energy that is coming through. And she is I'm seeing like a grandma on the other side, and she's like this holy light, this ball of holy light, and she is pushing back on these entities and on these it's giving monitoring spirits that are moving through other people in the physical. She is pushing back and she's blasting them away. It's like a heavenly blast, so she's pushing them away from you. You guys could be seeing like swirly different geometric shapes within your third eye. Your third eye could literally be it's that energy of going through a labor, going through an initiation, because this is what this is, an initiation. So you could feel like a pulsating when it comes to your forehead here, because that's connected to your third eye, because you're waking up and you're seeing. You'll see more clearly. You're seeing the people around you. They don't want any more from this deck. Just the bottom. Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Yet you're seeing more clearly. You're seeing more clearly than you ever have done before. I also can see your ancestors clearing away fogginess from your aura, but it's around here, which is where you weren't being able to see. So it was like the entities and the devil was like throwing muck over here, over your eyes and over your higher chakras, so you couldn't see properly, you couldn't sense properly, because they wanted to see you stuck. Because if you're stuck and you're not claiming yourself, you're not claiming your destiny, that's how other people can try and come in and attempt to steal your destiny, attempt to steal your light. That's how it works. You guys could be seeing birds everywhere. Like birds could be visiting you, particularly the black ones. Ravens, crows could be visiting you. As I said that, there's a black cat. So maybe it's black cats that are also visiting you. You're noticing that, staring at you and following you around. What else? But and obviously black is connected to protection. Because I'm being shown a crystal, a black crystal, like an obsidian, which is connected to you being protected. But obviously black is also connected to like the darkness. So you're being protected from the darkness and how the darkness moves through the flesh, through other human beings around you. Homeland, foundation. Yet you're being moved to a foundation where you will be safe and you will be secure. Some of you guys could have already left. And you could be right now like kind of living out of your car, staying in your car. That's coming through for someone. Some of you guys as well could have already left and gone to a hostel, particularly a hostel that is there for like single parents, like single mothers. It's like a safe house. That's coming through for somebody. What else? I was about to say winter. I thought it was winter, but it's rebirth. So maybe you've been hearing this get out since winter, or you've been feeling like you're constantly in this winter energy, like constantly in this death, and it's because you are around the wrong people, you're in the wrong environment, you need to get yourself out. And when you do, you're going to have this rebirth and this spring is going to come back. And like this coldness or this bitterness that may be trying to take over your heart, that's going to melt away. So you can come back into your soft nature. You can come back into your divine feminine energy. You can connect more to the divine feminine, to your heart, to Mother Earth. Because some of you guys, it may have made you a bit like hard. Because obviously when you're around the wrong people, it will pull you into your divine masculine energy. It will pull you into that... I wanted to say defender, and I'm staring at this card here, director. It pulls you into this energy where you have to have your shield up and always be holding all of these like spiritual weapons, always be guarding yourself. We're not always supposed to be in that energy. One more card from this deck for the collective spirit. One more card. This one. Spring. Yeah. You'll be moving into this spring energy and you can soften. Again, there's something significant about black birds. Maybe you're noticing they're coming right up to you and they're kind of like walking or like cawing at you. They're trying to speak to you. You may even like ask them a question and this bird could nod its head like either yes or no. That's the energy that is coming through. I feel like you're very, very connected to the air element because again, that's your ancestors. It's your ancestors that are all huddled around you and they're blasting these people away and they're getting you to see more clearer, to see with clarity. I do feel like fasting will help you. When you fast and ask to be shown who is this person over here, or like help me with a plan, help me to open my roads. When you fast and you pray, it like magnifies the prayer, it strengthens it, and it also clears the fogginess. It assists with clearing the fogginess. This deck or this one down here. So what else do the collective need to hear? For those of you when it's pertaining to a relationship, you could be noticing when you're intimate with this person, you get a UTI. You get like a urine tract infection. You could be noticing that every single time you're intimate with this person. It then like stings or you get like an irritation down there. It doesn't have to be a... like an actual like disease that's going on down there. It's given, I'm hearing UTI, but that's your body telling you like you shouldn't be intimate with this person. The runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So this could be that person you're dealing with. They're a runner, but they run from themselves. They're not free. They're constantly running from themselves. So obviously, if someone's running from themselves, they're going to run from you. I'm also getting the energy if they run from their children too. So you could have children with this person and they don't have like the time for their kids either. And that's what's really getting to you. That's where you're really like, they're giving you the ick. What else, Spirit? We have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So they could be bombarding you with love messages when you do get yourself out and when you do leave, which is always the way. They didn't pay any attention or any mind to you. They didn't have time for you before. As soon as you get yourself up and you get that respect and that love for yourself and you start pouring into yourself again, they try love bomb you to pull you back in, but they're just going to stay in that soft energy. So I don't see you going back either. But then others of you, you're going to be meeting a new person. So staying in this place, in this environment, this job, this person that you're with is going to block you from that true love, from this person who is actually going to see you and value you, is going to be unconditional, be God ordained, is blocking you from this love. This is why you also need to move. And if it's an environment where you move to, this will be where you meet this person. Or this is just going to open up your energy so they'll be able to see you if it's like someone that you're going to come across online. We have the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. Yet you always rise. You constantly rise like the Phoenix. You're no stranger to an ego death. You're no stranger to all these spiritual awakenings. And the Phoenix could be that spirit animal that has constantly walked with you guys since you were a child, I'm getting. It could be the spirit animal that it lives, that exists at your core. The power animal it's called. Every human being has a power animal. I do believe for a lot of you watching this, it will be the Phoenix. But birds are very, very significant to this reading here. And we have a heart with a key. Welcome love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect yet. As soon as you move away from this person, from this situation, as soon as you get out, you're going to come into true love. God is going to reward you for doing the right thing, for being obedient to him, for heeding his call. He's going to reward you with this true love. With someone who's going to be worth waiting for. You could be seeing the dragonfly everywhere. And what else do the collective need to hear right now? You guys could be seeing like hearts as well. Hearts with a key. And maybe this person that you've been with or this environment has kind of made you bitter towards love. Or maybe you just see it as like a fantasy. It doesn't actually happen. You're going to be very, very surprised when God brings this person in. Very, very surprised. Again, it's going to add colour to your life. They're also going to bring you into your, because I'm staring here, into your spring and into your summer. Some of you guys, a favourite colour of yours could be yellow, but I'm getting like once you got yourself out of this situation, there'll be more yellow and gold within your auric field. So again, there's a lot of cleaning going on within your auric field, so it will be gleaming, it will be shining. So again, the right people will be able to see you, and then they can come into your life. Because at present, when you're around the lazy energy, when you're in the wrong energy, that has an effect and that interferes with your auric field. So it's kind of like someone who's all mucky and dirty in their auric field. It's like they're rubbing it all on you, so it looks like you're dirty as well, but you're not. We have here all set temple, sacred ceremony. Yeah, I feel like this is what your guides are doing with you right now, a sacred ceremony, and they're cleaning you. There's something about cleaning you. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So you could be having dreams that you're entering sacred temples. Maybe you're having dreams of like ancient Egypt. You could be dreaming of Atlantis and a lot of water. Like you're being washed with water, or like it's given like a baptism in the astral on the other side. You were being baptized because of the inner work that you've been doing. Because of the genuinity of your heart. What else, Spirit? We have Ra. Creative power, yeah. This is who you are. You have a powerful foresight, a powerful clairvoyance, a powerful eye, but unfortunately it's been... you haven't fully stepped into that power because of the people you've been around. And that was also on the side of your ancestors and the Most High God, because you needed to be protected. If people see your light, but if they saw your whole light and your whole being properly, then the way that God sees you, some people that could have been detrimental to your life, I'm hearing, that would have been life-threatening. So parts of you had to be cloaked and hidden, and parts of your ability and power you weren't supposed to be coming into until this time now, because you were being moved. You're being moved to a secure foundation, a secure location, I'm hearing, for some of you. So maybe even some of you, it was domestic violence that you were dealing with, and you had to go into witness protection. What else do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? I just keep being shown the words worth waiting for, worth waiting for. You guys can literally be seeing angels and having experiences with earth angels, where a stranger comes up to you and they say something that you needed to hear in that moment, or they confirm something that you had going on in your head and there was no way for the stranger to know, and they could like walk past you or walk down a different aisle if it's in a shop, and you like go over to them after they've said it to like thank them, or be like, hold on, and they disappeared. That's an earth angel. Something about homelessness. Maybe some of you guys have experienced homelessness within your journey. Okay, so the ones that flew out on the floor, we have 1111 awaken. Not 1111, it's 11, but I said 1111. So you guys could be seeing that everywhere. Because you're walking through a new door, you're walking through a portal. And once you got yourself out of this shitty situation, you're going to glow like this. People are really going to see your light. They're really going to see the power of your soul. They're going to see this. They're going to be like, shit. Because they realize how much they've messed up. They were messing around with, I'm hearing reclame. Reclame? It's like an anointed one, a chosen one. A true child of God, I'm hearing. They realize who they messed around with, and they're going to have to face the repercussions. They're going to have to be punished for that. We have here infinity. And it's also, it looks like the number 8. So you could be seeing the number 8 everywhere, but you will be seeing this symbol everywhere as a reminder that you are an infinite being. That you are a soul having a human experience. You've been here before. And for a lot of you, I'm hearing a wrapping up. So this is one of your last lifetimes. If it's not the last lifetime where you're completing out a certain cycle, which is why you've had to go through so many ups and downs and so many deaths, just so much death and so much rebirth, so much challenges and obstacles, because you had so much wrapping up to do in this lifetime. So your soul needed to get through it. It needed to clear up all this unfinished business so that your soul can move to a completely new cycle after this lifetime. And you guys know this. You're aware of this. You know this. You have a very strong awareness and consciousness. You see from a higher perspective. They're showing me the eagle again. Somewhere here. It came out first, didn't it? You see from the high perspective. And you always have done ever since you were a child. You understood things that the adults around you didn't understand. And you saw things that the adults around you didn't see. Some of you could have been around domestic violence when you were a child. 1010, faith. 10 is that number. 1010 is connected to a completion. So again, it's that confirmation you've completed a cycle. Your faith to yourself and to the Most High and to this path is very, very strong. And this is what is going to reawaken within you. Once you leave this person, you get yourself to a better environment. Because then you'll truly see yourself and you'll truly remember who you are. Your clairvoyance will go through the roof even more. 2134, achievement, yeah. You will achieve enlightenment. You will achieve ascension. We have 4141 habit. So it's breaking a habit. This is where I feel like you guys are just staying with this person or staying in a situation because it keeps giving the energy of, well, it's like, well, I'm here now, so I might as well stay here. No. Get up and get yourself, and move, get out, get out. You could be seeing angel numbers that are like mirroring each other. Let's get some poems for you guys. I want to start closing out this message, Spirit. We have here. So this guy hasn't taken me on a date. Doesn't he realize he's already late? Spirit won't keep me single forever. Maybe he's thinking he can go and find better. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. Unfortunately, not every man is wise. Maybe divine time just hasn't come around, because I know in his mind he wants to lay me down. Be up inside me and let out an orgasmic sound. Thrust me around without knocking off my crown. It will come one day when he looks at me and says our love was always meant to be. But in that moment it will be too late. God found another man to step up to the plate. Maybe his soul will learn to not miss an opportunity, because the others may be nice, but they all come around twice. Once you've found something rare, don't just stop and stare. In the blink of an eye, I won't be there. I'm staring at that last bit. I won't be there. So you are moving. You're realizing your worth. You're seeing who you are, and you are moving. You are taking heed from God. I've been shown a trumpet. So it's like Gabriel's trumpet he's blowing, saying you don't belong here anymore. You need to move. You belong over here. Again, something about maybe some of you guys literally just decide and you just pack up and you put everything in your car and you go. I keep seeing someone in their car and there's loads of boxes and stuff within your car. That's coming through for somebody. But obviously this is confirming that message that was coming through before, that when you do have the courage to leave this person, I can't find the card, the one with the phone and the love hearts. And this is when they're going to be blowing up your phone, because they're going to realize what they have lost. They're going to realize that when you leave, then there's no light around at all. Then there's no sound, because they're just in this crappy sloth-like energy. Then they're going to realize that they're not free and they've got all these demons and entities around. And they're going to be like, oh wait, because you were kind of with your light, you were keeping some at bay. When you leave, they're all going to come in. So you can hold the space for this person. You can pray for this person, but you don't belong there anymore. So there's that confirmation. What else do the collective need to hear, Spirit? This one here says, little me, she loves to feel free, dancing around and swinging from trees, armoured with light and a forgiven heart, tough little one right from the start, fragmented past lives, ancestral ley lines. There she found the key to her I and we. Now holding the pot of gold from the end of the rainbow, she's following her dreams that her soul wrote out divinely. So you guys are really connecting to your inner child, and this is what's going to reawaken within you when you're in the right environment and when you're around the right people, your soul tribe, your soul family. The magic comes back, the light comes back, the color comes back. You start seeing miracles in the everyday things and the simple things, and you'll start having fun again. The light will come back through your eyes again. You will shine again, because I do feel like you guys are noticing when you look in the mirror, there's like it's dimming, there's a dullness there, and that's where you're like, absolutely fucking not. What else, Spirit? Let's get one more poem for the collective to close out this reading. One more poem for the collective. Okay, they're giving us two. The first one here says, no filter needed, my beauty is unmatched. Reincarnated royalty, no stress will ever spoil me. Inherited ancestral loyalty, you see the way I glow? A holy supernova. I never need look over my shoulder. An ancient force has my back. My movements always have tact. Graceful in the way I act. Soul's growth is my motivation. I have no time for stagnation. Come correct if you're coming at all. I'm one of God's angels who survived the fall. New wings gained once I let go of shame. My old halo dusted off and reclaimed. I now remember my heavenly name. Nothing in my life will remain the same. You're seeing who you are. This Ra card, you are seeing the sun of your soul, of who you are. It's not just that, it's your human self as well. You're very, very powerful. You are the phoenix. You have this really strong willpower. You get up, you get up, you get up, you get up. And people have tried to knock you down, push you down, get you to suppress yourself, get you to stay stuck and be lazy and not taking that aligned action and moving and claiming your destiny. But it hasn't worked. It may have kept you settling for a while, but it hasn't worked. You guys could be seeing images of halos everywhere, but particularly like AI images. So maybe you're going on your phone on social media and you're just seeing how people have made like It kind of looks like goddess or god energy, and then they have like a halo on top of them or a halo behind. But there's something about halo is very significant, because I'm just staring at the word here and spirit are pointing to it. They're pointing to it. But this is what you're literally doing. You're dusting off your halo. You're dusting off your wings, and this is where the right people can see you. So being cleaned energetically, that's very significant for you guys. When that happens, you can get like ascension symptoms, physical ascension symptoms, because essentially your spiritual court are pulling things from your energy body, like baggage that you don't need anymore. But when they're doing this, it can push you into an ascension. It's going to push you up. It's going to push you up into a higher vibration. So some of you might have like a stuffiness in your nose right now, or maybe your throat could be like croaky, or you could be going to say something, you can't get your words out. That's also connected to the psychic attack. So people will be throwing this energy your way because they don't want you to see you stepping up into this awakening, into this powerful energy. And then we have here, so do ask your spiritual court when they're cleaning you to strengthen your throat chakra, to assist you and work on your throat chakra. And obviously one of the most powerful ways to do that is to take risks when it comes to developing your throat chakra, to take risks, to stand in your power. It's not just about communication and speaking, but taking the action and standing in your power, being your authentic self, being who you truly are. We have here, I know why the caged man sings, fortune his voice does not bring. They clipped his wings and stole his crown. His only option was to fall down. Divine birthmark tainted with shame, he would quickly realize it was all a game. Once his feet touched the earth, the bondage dispersed. Solar energy reclaimed, a remembrance of his soul's name. Following the red thread, stepping where others never dared tread, but the Most High led. Now risen from the great fall, the horn of judgment sounds as he answers Gabriel's call. She walks out of the moon, womb in full bloom. He knew union had come to be and proclaims, for in you I find me. You guys are moving because you're about to be meeting your divine counterpart for some of you. And others of you are moving because you're going to be coming into friendships with your soul tribe. And a lot of you are going to be working with these people like creative endeavors. They're going to be bringing in money where that's going to allow you to be able to travel. That's coming through for somebody. But Archangel Gabriel is significant because I was being shown his horn before. So this archangel will be around you guys very, very strongly. And again, your clairaudience, something about your hearing is going to be very strong right now, because your ancestors are coming in full force. They're not just like the angel on your shoulder that's whispering at you. They're like, get out! And they're like screaming in your face. So do take heed and do listen. If your energy, in that energy of like, where am I moving to though? How am I getting out? Get a strategy and get a plan in place. Or more so, ask your spiritual court, because your ancestors are around you right now. They're wanting to help. Sometimes you just need to say the words, open my roads. Ancestors of my highest good and highest possible path, please assist me to open my robe so I can get out, so I can move. They're going to do it, and they're going to do it quick. Some of you are going to be surprised how quick you're going to be moved. As for some of you, getting it's like a threat to your life, or maybe it's just a threat to your destiny, and that will be a threat to your life. Because people who remain like settled and stuck their whole life, that's like a slow death, and your ancestors don't want that for you. But this is all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate and help somebody out there. If you want a personal reading, my website is in the description below, but I'll see you in another video.